And this in from the United States, New Jersey, to be exact.
This is like
Sibling Things Podcast, we're close as can be. So he's sketchy, Jennabee, wild and carefree. Always sad as fuck, but we love her the most. Together forever, we'll always be close.
Sibling Things Podcast.
Please come out and talk to us. We would love to talk to you. I'm Doug.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, right here. Let's go.
Jennabee, sketchy. Jennabee, sketchy. Jennabee, sketchy.
Mr. Sketchy Doofus.
Jennabee, sketchy.
Attention, everyone. Hello.
And now, your host for the Sibling Things Podcast, Doug Hogan.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Sibling Things Podcast. I am your host, the older, the more good-looking, the smarter, the more professional, Doug Hogate. And with me is my big little bro, Sketchy.
Yeah.
And not with us tonight is our sister, Jennabee.
I'm sorry, I had a photo shoot, and I just want everybody to know that I love you, and make sure you share it.
Is that what she had? Another photo shoot?
I have no idea.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. So,
Just
so it's just a Brothers edition tonight. However,
Yes.
we do have a very cool episode because we have a guest. And tonight we're going to be joined by a local musician by the name of Collin Bunch.
Collin Bunch.
Which Ryan has been promoting the heck out of him. And we even played some samples
Yep.
of his music.
Yeah.
And
He's killing it around here. Like, he
Yeah.
does. All right. You might recognize him as the guy that does Septemberfest.
so he
He's the
does it
guy-
every year? Or?
Yeah, he does. At least for the past few years, yeah. But like, he goes out there, he rocks it. People enjoy it too.
Oh,
Like,
no.
I mean, look right behind you. His album is sitting right behind you next to Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, listen, I noticed that before the show. I noticed it was funny because between in my head, well, my head's blocking it now. That's what she said. I saw that.
Yup. In between Jesus and a rifle.
So, but yeah, so he'll be joining us here in a little bit. We're excited to have.
Yeah, he's gonna hop
Have
on
him.
actually about 2 minutes because
About 2 minutes?
yeah, we're gonna hop in and get it because it was actually my fault
Yeah.
because I thought that the episode started at 7, but who'd you do? Whoops.
That's
But it's all good.
that's what happens when you put Ryan. That's why you do the producing part.
Yes,
So,
that's why I'm not on camera. Not handsome enough.
but real quick, while we're waiting for him, did you see? I know all this stuff about the sky. Remember what last week I said something about seeing the northern lights on my way here?
Oh yeah.
Now you can see a comet.
Oh, like a dog?
No,
dog?
like
Oh,
a comet in the sky.
Oh, comet in the sky.
There's- Apparently, if you look, like when the sun sets, or probably right around now is the best time. But if you look, you can actually see a comet
Well, how long are you able to see it?
till the end of October, and then you know when you'll be able to see it again
2030.
in 80,000 years.
Oh, I'll see it then. Hey, Uncle Ozzy, what's going on?
So yeah, but it's crazy. Yes, Uncle Ozzy is on. Hey now, but yeah, you can see a comet. I haven't seen it yet because every time I see something in the sky the past couple times, I've been afraid to say something because I think people think I'm on like crack or some off the wall thing.
Well,
But
we wouldn't judge you if you were on crack. We would offer you
no,
help.
I'm
but
not.
I get it, crack.
I'm not
man.
all doing
Crack.
that. But but yeah, so you can see a comet in the sky, and then what? It's nice because it's getting colder. We can do more episodes. Hell, we just had an episode. I feel like a few days ago.
Dude, I can.
What day was it?
That well,
That was
yeah,
like
last Thursday.
last Thursday.
Yep.
Yes, it was a week ago.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
I don't
So-
know. I can wear hoodies every day again. So I'm
It's
happy.
freaking cold
I
though,
love
dude.
it. Ooh, I love it.
But see, during the day though, it'll be cold, but then during the day, it'll be warm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's not as long as you're not sitting out in the pure freaking sun. Guess who we have joining us now, ladies and gentlemen?
Uh-oh. Are we gonna bring him on?
Oh, we are going to bring him
Do you
on.
want to do the intro?
Ladies and gentlemen, local king of funk from South Jersey, Collin Bunch.
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the show, Collin. Thank you
Hey.
for coming on.
Listen to that voice.
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Yeah, listen to that. That's awesome.
So Ryan's been talking you up. I think probably since we started the show. I mean, we've heard your samples of your music,
Yeah,
and everything. So Ryan's
the day I got his album, the hard, I played it on the air, like on the show. Remember?
right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do. Yeah. So again, thank you for coming on and joining us here.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get right into it here. So again, Collin, now first of all, how long have you been doing, I mean, in music the way that you are right now?
I started doing my own project maybe about 2.5 years ago.
Only 2.5 years ago?
Wow.
Well, I've been playing music for 10 plus years or so, but
Okay.
this is my first time being a leader.
Nice.
A
Nice.
leader. I like that. Yeah. So what made you want to start doing music? I know it's been a long time, but what actually gave you that drive? Was it a concert you went to go see for the first time or something that made you like, yo, I want to do that or something?
No, I will tell you, I used to play in the middle school orchestra, and there was a couple times where we would practice and I would get chills as like a 6th, 7th grader. I was like, whoa, this is neat.
What did you play? What
I
instrument?
played the viola. Yeah.
The
Oh,
viola.
the viola. Is that like a
It's
violin?
Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger than a violin.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're more talented than me. When I was in 4th grade, I tried the saxophone.
Oh my God, I remember that. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's got saxophone in his music and it actually sounds dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thanks. That's I got a couple guys that I play with. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, so do you like so is your goal to like go farther with this, like to the point where you're getting paid enough you ain't got to work and you just go out on the road all the time, or you just doing it for fun because you love the music?
I would love to. Who doesn't want to get rich and famous?
I know you're right.
You know,
No,
but
not me. Look at
I
Diddy.
really, I don't. I try not to, but
Yeah.
it's a hard desire to shy away from in our culture that glorifies rock stars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I really just did this because it's fun and I love to do it, and it makes me feel good, and I like seeing people have a good time. I love seeing people dance and laugh and feel how I feel sometimes. So that's one way I can accomplish that, I guess. But hey, if I keep it fun, then I don't have to worry about too much stress, you know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I've tried to make it like a job before, and you're like, okay, I'm not getting paid for this gig, but I'm only getting this amount for that, and it gets too stressful, and then you're like, why am I even doing this? And
Yeah. Takes the fun out of it.
yeah, it's day jobs are easier.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to pay the bills somehow, so do something fun.
Well, I remember last year you went to California for that festival, I guess they were having, was it?
No, I just went to California in February to visit some friends.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you had to go play music. Oh, well,
I
you-
did
well,
book
yeah.
a gig there, but
Yeah,
it was
in the
just
past, like back in let's just name drop here, Tropical Nasty Days, you definitely played it.
oh yeah, we played a couple festivals.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. We did.
So I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
What are some of your inspirations? What do you listen? What does Collin listen to that gets him just going?
Oh, I can answer that one.
No.
What gets me going? I listen to so much different music.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, right now I'm listening to just the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin album.
Hey,
It's-
it's that time of
growing.
year. I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
There's nothing
that's
wrong with that.
honestly, it gets me going. I'm like, yeah,
Oh my
but
god.
all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I want to get
Um,
like a soundtrack like that now. I'm gonna think of one, maybe like Ernest is Christmas or something.
Oh, God,
yeah,
Ernest.
Ernest
Yeah.
Saves Christmas soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than the music, which you are known for, what else do you like to do?
What else do I like to do?
What is a hobby of yours that doesn't involve an instrument?
I have a little mini bike that I like to work on and ride around.
Oh, sweet.
And it's
Yeah.
not here, and we're not driving it up and down the
Right
road.
now,
Look,
my-
weren't
my
you getting a
throttle
bunch of
cable's
calls out of
broke.
LAC about some little mini bike running around
Yeah, I
Elsinboro?
haven't gotten any of that. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the crazy guy with long hair, terrorizing the neighborhoods. But yeah, I like doing that. I like as our coworker Roger Gray would say, I like laughing and I like eating.
Laughing and eating. That's something.
Honestly, yeah. But you know what though? When we're at work, it gets shit done.
I
You
mean,
know what I
Sure
mean?
does.
No,
But-
I wish. Oh, so Roger made the best sound this morning.
Oh, right.
We're sitting there eating our breakfast,
Yeah.
and Roger, he'll like get like these bursts of energy out of nowhere.
Right.
He'll come in all like yawning and everything, and then he'll sit down and he'll like smack his hands and be like, and he went, woo, woo, woo! And like, I wish I could have got that sound. That would have been amazing. But yeah,
every time I see him, he tells me I'm working too much. I'll see him all different places. Be like, oh, always working. All right, baby. All right.
Oh, yeah.
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 Well, we love the guys we work with.
Yeah, no
But,
doubt. So what? Now you're in what Ryan? Now you said it's is gospel funk.
Yeah, I guess that's been kind of trying to explain it that way.
Okay.
I was saved by Jesus on Groundhog's Day of 2020, and ever since then, and kind of coming and learning about my own faith, I've tried to incorporate that in my music, whether I get canceled or not, because sometimes I feel like a completely new person, and yeah, there's so much bad stuff going on. It's like, well, I'm gonna try to sing about good stuff, I guess.
No doubt.
You don't have to worry about being canceled because we believe in the Lord's Prayer ourselves, bro.
Yeah, it's God is good, and any way I can share it is hopefully it's glory to Him. I mean, it's hard when you play music to not get so egotistical about yourself and like, oh, look at me and look at me.
How much money I have, how many cars and houses I
Yeah,
have. Kind of thing.
yeah, it's
Right. Oh, but where are you with it? But for successful people to have all
Yeah,
that?
how much money do you have in your pocket now? Just
Well, yeah, I know. But you would not
Yikes.
have that if it wasn't for Jesus, if it wasn't for God. So
100%. Yeah,
it goes away from that, and not to mention too with what like with your type of music, it goes to show you that I feel like some people who aren't what's the right way to say it, aren't on that path when they think gospel music, so to speak. They only have one line of the way they think of how it is, but you make it fun. You make it something you could dance to.
Yeah.
Well,
And
thanks.
so you're not only worshiping, but you're again moving around having a good time.
Yeah, I tried to do my best. I mean, I've been to a couple black churches where it's just nuts. It's just crazy.
Oh, but you know what though? They are fun. They are
They're
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
I mean,
and I go to so many concerts and they're fun, and I love music and dancing and being like that when I can.
right.
And when I started writing music, I was like, I just want to really in a way not make like an impact, but leave something better than something crappy. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
The album that I wrote is pretty much just a testimony of when I lived in a van and all the weird, crazy things that led me to this point right now. So
It's amazing when you reflect on things like that. When
Yeah.
you go back and you think about when you live in whatever that time is in your life that you're living through, and then when you get to where you are now, and whether it's a much better place or whatever situation, you go back and you sit there and think like, how did I do that? But again, in your case, with what you're spreading the word, it's God led you to where you are.
yeah, he did.
That's amazing.
This got deep. We're
Yeah,
a comedy show. This got deep.
Hey, but we
No,
wouldn't
God is
have
good
this.
though. Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
But so like, how about like your your parents, or any of your parents or anybody else in your family musical? I mean, we can keep with the God talk. I'm not talking away from that.
Yeah, no.
No.
I think my mom played the clarinet in middle school for like a year or two. My
Okay.
dad's not musical. My grandfather, Bob Bunch, who's dead, he was in a barbershop quartet for a little bit where he sang. And my dad did sing at the Woodstown Presbyterian for maybe like 5 years or so in the choir. But other than that, no, I'm sorry. There is your grandfather. What was his name?
My grandpa?
Yeah, what's his name?
Speedy?
Speedy. Okay, so my grandfather, John Princeton, I think graduated with him, and his dad used to play piano in Wilmington. But that's really the only like thing I could reach, and I don't even know what that guy's name is.
So you started the gene off in your family of the musical. So basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was the weird kid that wouldn't stop whistling and humming.
Still do that though.
Well, I mean, if he was a musician that didn't do it, I'd be like, what kind of musician is this?
Well, he's a true one. I mean, you were just sitting there in the shop and he'd walk by and just start belting out. I'm like, oh God. Scared the crap out of me.
No. And so where now when you write your music, is it things that it comes to you and you just want to write it down, or do you have to like kind of get into a space where you're alone and you're focused on it? How does it work? How's your writing? How does that work for you?
I would love to sit down and say song be made and it just write itself, but it always comes randomly in my head. Okay. Whatever I'm thinking, I might be like listening to a song and sometimes I'll just drive in silence and I'll get little melodies in my head and whistle something or sing something, or I'm in the shower, or I'm in areas where I'm not near a pencil or paper and I have to literally pull on the side of the road and make a voice memo. I mean, it's all random. I mean,
your brain's always churning basically. So like,
yeah, you know, like it's really hard to say. I think my favorite quote is like a Michael Jackson quote. He's like, you got to sorry to go back to it. But he's like, you got to let God in the room, because I can't really control when I get the urge to write. I will say I've written a lot of things as I'm practicing, or I'm even when I play music live, I like a lot of improv, and some of that just comes, and I like it a lot live because I'm with my band and I let them improv and do whatever. We just feed off each other, and sometimes that creates some pretty cool moments. But yeah, it's really hard to write a song.
So you just said improvise. So sometimes you guys just get up there and it's almost like freestyling.
Yeah.
It's like
not quite. I usually have like a nice like guideline of like, hey, we're gonna do this, this, and this. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we veer off. I'm really bad at writing set lists, because I'll write the set list and then I don't call any of the songs out, because I'm trying to be a band leader. So I have these guys that I'm paying looking to me of direction, and I'll be like, yeah, I don't know. And I'll just start jamming out and picking somebody out in the crowd. And
well, I mean, like I saw it at September Fest. Like the other guys, they're sitting there, they're all jamming along, but they're standing in one spot, and Colin's just like bopping around them, like in and out around. I'm like, yeah, like he's bopping. And that's what people like. You're energetic. You're not one of them standing there just singing Tennessee whiskey with a cigar singing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's why you're physically fit. And that's why I look like this, because I can't dance.
That's why Ryan. That's why you don't see him right now, because he doesn't like to be on camera.
Doug and Jenna literally.
I was wondering.
He's
like,
here.
What's wrong with this? I can't see Ryan, but I was like, I don't want to.
I know. Be like, I thought this was Ryan's show. I hear him, but
yeah,
all recording.
His voice.
He's like, don't talk about God. I'm like, is that you, God?
You're like,
hello,
speaking to us. Right.
What would you like to ask me, son?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine getting that opportunity?
See, the thing is, though, I don't know what I would ask. There's so many things I would ask. I mean, let's say I have unlimited questions. I'd be like, how much time we got, Lord?
Be like, am I getting past the test when it's my time?
Yeah.
That'd be the ultimate thing.
So, Collin, you played football in high school, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Very good, Doug.
Wait, what?
It was what position were you?
So I was a late bloomer. I started my sophomore year of high school at like $140, just doing JV outside linebacker stuff, and by my senior year, I was supposed to be a fullback and an outside rusher. And one of our God bless him, Zach Collins, got his like 20th concussion, and they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna be our left tackle." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like a $190, 5'11", and everybody else is like over 200, over 6 foot. And I'm like, this sucks. So they just had me pulling, and
that was my favorite. Oh, I loved pulling. Hey, this was for Salem, or where did you?
This is Pennsville. Yeah, we actually took my senior year. We took Pennsville to a championship game against Glassboro, against Corey Clement, and got our asses kicked.
Wow. When did you graduate?
12.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He
was a child. No, I'm just playing.
I was going to say you're graduated in 04 or so, but 2012, that means you, like you said, you played him. You probably played against Jonathan Taylor. I want to say that was right around.
Oh yeah.
He might have been like an 8th grade or freshman year.
Okay.
Because that was like fall 2011 into 12. Because I know Corey was a junior.
Right.
And yeah, they just kicked our asses. We almost got blown out.
Geez, so you're almost NFL star. You're into musician now. I mean, you're a pretty big deal.
I appreciate that, but I don't think so. I was just, I didn't play music at that point. I was just like, I'm going to be a football player. And then things don't turn out the way you think.
Like, give me something to do.
Yeah. Hanging out with all the older kids.
Yeah, right. I get to hit somebody.
Yeah, that's the best
Are
feeling.
you unless you're like him? So did Ryan tell you the story when he was younger and how he tried to play football?
And I was about the helmet thing.
So Ryan, he tried to play. I had played football like my whole childhood, and
I only played a few years.
Ryan tried. It got to be Ryan's first game, and he's out there. And all of a sudden, you see Ryan ripping his helmet off and swinging it at this guy.
I had an anger problem back then.
And then he comes running off of the field and got ejected from the game. I think that was your last football game.
Oh my goodness!
I played a handful, but each one I ended up not making it to the third freaking quarter. But I had an anger problem when I was younger. I'm grown past that now. I'm a grown man, and I'm no better. But anyway, Colin, how's your anger?
So are you working on any new projects right now?
Yeah,
new
what's the next album?
Yeah, so as fate would have it, my keyboard player, he put me in a battle of the bands last year without me knowing. After I told him no, I don't want to do it. He put me in anyway. He did it anyway. And the winner got free studio time and a gig, and we lost. But the sound guy was like, "It's my studio. You want free time anyway?" And I said,
"That is freaking awesome."
So of this past May 19th, he was like, "Hey, I'm going to give you like 6 hours of my studio time." And he's thinking in his head, I'm going to do 1 or 2 songs. And I bring my full 6-piece band, and we knocked out like 7 songs in like 2 hours. And I was like, all right, see you later.
Wow. That's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah. So that'll come out whenever I can get some extra money, because that was done free. And
sounded great. Quality was really good on that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it needs some tweaking. I still have to get it like mastered, and I have to get the whole CD. I still have to get more CDs from my first record. Not sure if am I going to do CDs? Am I going to do tapes? Am I going to do vinyl?
Vinyl.
So I like
that's
to
a big
call,
deal if you ask me. Vinyl.
I like to call your music like it's literally genuine music, because like when you listen to other people singing, like me for instance, my songs when I'm singing, I'm not gonna lie, I use auto tune. You clearly don't, because me, I sound like a robot. Yours it's genuine.
You can hear when I'm flat and I'm sharp.
It's just like the transition is better. You know what I mean? But like,
thank you.
I don't. And it's real instruments. It's not all electronics and shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's real music, and that's what this world needs more of. Because I'm sorry, music you hear on the radio nowadays is fucking trash.
It's all electronic.
It's all fucking trash.
It's all electronic. It's all computerized. So that's why I always said real music is when you take a group of people that are doing hard work to make it sound the way that it is.
Yeah.
That's
like porn.
Oh, and you got to throw that in there. Is he like this every day? I have had him as a brother.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
no comment.
Ah,
uh,
everyone loves me, even the ones that hate me.
now, do you have a do you have your music online like Spotify and
I do, yeah. I have my first records on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music.
Okay.
So it's just Collin Bunch. You can check it out. I have my my music video for my first Soul Don't Lose Your Soul. Sorry, my first song. That's on YouTube. And yeah, that's about it. I got a couple videos and clips on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. And
now, when you did a music video, is that something that you put together like yourself? I mean, or did you have like a production you were able to get done? Not saying that if you didn't do yourself, it wasn't like full production, but
yeah, no, it was maybe like 5 years ago. I was like, yeah, I want to put out my new music. So I was in contact with my friend Skylar Jenkins, who was a photographer and a film guy. And for whatever reason, I was like, hey, I'm going to do this music video first. And we recorded a video of me just walking my parents' dogs. And
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That was
yeah,
video.
and, I've
I
been
listened to a
wanting
video.
I was like, oh, I just got to record some music, and then 5 years later, I finally get it out.
I mean,
And,
it was cool because
well,
the wind
thank you.
was blowing. You know what I mean? You had that was when your curls was popping.
Yeah, I had a big beard, and
Yes.
I had a couple other dogs that are dead now. Yeah, it was funny.
Man. Yeah, when I first met this guy, he did have like big old beard and the big curls was going on. And then one day he shaved, and we were like, "Excuse me, sir, what the fuck?"
Like you shaved it all off, like my shave?
No, not his head.
No, I had like a short hair, and then I shaved my face. It was like the middle of July. I was dying out there.
You don't want to be
all
hot.
right.
It was tough.
What so what you got any like gigs coming up? You got any festivals or performances that you got coming up?
So I'm pretty much low key for the rest of the year. Just because I didn't book that much, and I've got so much stuff going on that I forgot. But I am playing the Woodstown Hotel the end of this month on Tuesday, the 29th from 7 to 10.
Okay.
And then I'll be at the Belfont Cafe that Wednesday in Wilmington, Delaware from 8 to 10. And then that Saturday, November 2nd, I'll be at the Nomad Bar in Wilmington. And I'll have my full 6-piece band there. And we'll just be going nuts. Just going crazy.
We'll make sure we post those dates for you on the site.
And
so
we need to
everybody
go.
knows.
Awesome.
We
Thank
need to
you.
go like check it out too. And
I mean, are you want to drive?
oh,
Because you don't drink or anything or do anything.
Ryan
I want to
makes-
get impaired and go and see. I'm like, hey, Kyle, go on, buddy. You play piano?
until you get a bunch of high schoolers around and he's terrified saying, drive away.
There was too many of them. He taking on 25. No, there had to have been at least 40 out there. And they were all wearing skinny jeans.
Oof.
Oh God,
Yeah.
skinny jeans.
That scares me too. I don't blame you.
Right?
It
We-
scares me.
Like skinny jeans are, well, then again, they can't really kick. So
Okay.
Hey, baggy jeans are in now, actually. Skinny jeans are a thing of the past.
Shoot.
It's the baggy jeans from like 98, 99 that are back in.
like the trip jeans or whatever they're called.
Yeah, like you could fit two people in the whole pair.
Yeah.
You
I
want to
remember
know?
them.
You want to know what's sick is that there's a girl we know we work with when we go to the FOP, and she's a BART, and I think she's only like 21.
Oh, I know who you're
And
talking
a
about.
few months ago, I'm working with her out there, and she says, "Oh, I can't wait for my birthday. I'm having a party. It's 90s themed." Since when?
What you know about the
So I'm sitting here like 90s themed. I'm like,
Yeah,
that
dude.
didn't happen that long ago.
Hair
What
gel,
is
frosted tips?
what is 90s Steve? And she's like, well, people with jeans and this, and she started showing me pictures. I'm like, I still freaking dress that way.
Yeah, we still do.
That's
We
like-
still do.
I guess I'm still stuck in the 90s. But
That's the best of us.
so yeah, I get what you
Well,
mean. So.
Colin, thank you so much for hopping on with us tonight. You know,
thank you guys.
We really appreciate it, and I'm glad. And now you can also listen back to this on Spotify and everything, so people will be catching the podcast. You know, because a lot of people listen to it afterwards. So like everybody's gonna hear this, and we're gonna. I want to get another interview. Maybe get you in here one night.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Awesome.
Bring your mini bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll
start.
I'll do the whole thing on the mini bike while I'm riding.
Oh man.
20 minutes in, we're all passed out.
Yeah. You could say, so what happened before you hit that tree?
You're like,
what were you thinking?
He's like, but what happened? The tree got in the way. That's what happened.
Somebody threw that there 100 years ago.
Yeah, Collin. So again, we're gonna share all your stuff on our page and share your dates. If do you have his dates of his performances we can put, or you let them know?
Are they posted online? And then I'm gonna.
I think so. I don't know.
I'll get the.
I'm so bad with it.
I'll get the dates from you tomorrow, and I'll post.
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Yeah,
do you know we need to get him out to a karaoke night?
Dude. Every time we have one, I'm trying to tell him and Roger and the other Roger, we're like, yo, y'all coming out to karaoke tonight or what?
Like, but see, you're beyond karaoke. Like me, I have a karaoke voice.
Yeah,
I like karaoke.
Well, yeah, come out. When's the next one?
November 22nd.
November 22nd.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun. He'll get out there and start doing. Everybody be like, encore.
Yeah.
And there'll be no more karaoke.
Other people have to go too.
It's like it's you and go.
Yeah, I'll intentionally bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be like, he sucks.
You want to put money
fun.
on it for the next one?
I know. Yeah, we'll all be doing it. I'd be like, I bet everyone here $100. This guy rocks it. He gets other.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of yodeler is this? Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, buddy.
Collin,
Hey,
appreciate
thanks,
you
guys.
coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, keep up the good work. Can't wait to see your next stuff coming out.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Keep
man.
up the good work as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, Collin Bunch, everyone.
Collin Bunch.
See you, buddy.
All right, take care now. He's a genuine cool
I
guy.
told
I'm
you.
telling
He's a
you.
nice guy.
Yeah, like
I don't care what Roger Gray says.
Oh, geez, yeah, you're putting him on the
just
spot.
playing.
Hey, real quick, going at so Jackie Graham's on. You know, again,
Jackie?
if we get her tractor thing and Collin's mini bike, we could just be racing down the highway here, running from the cops.
That'd be dope.
But she says there's 90s Halloween costume. What is a 90s Halloween costume?
That's not what I meant to hit. Sorry. I don't know. I'm telling you, frosted tips, the big bag of jeans, the collar shirts that were striped.
So wait a minute. So if I'm still stuck in the 90s, right, and I still dress the way that I did in the 90s, or they do in the 90s, does that mean I wear a 90s Halloween costume all year round?
Yes.
That's a shame.
Me, I'm just dressed like I'm stuck in the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you look like you just got done painting a wall.
I got a Smick shirt on, cuz.
Aunt Lisa's on again. Hey, Aunt Lisa. Brian's got a soundbite of me saying, "Hey, Aunt Lisa." I heard that when I listened back. Aunt Lisa is on. Yeah, see, I told you. He's got one. It says, you're fitting back and technically, since it's the fashion now. So technically, I ought to tell the kids, I'm freaking cool now. Because I still dress in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a badass. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Dude, you're younger than me. Although we did that show with the terminology, you seem to know it.
With the hood. I mean, didn't you see the new artwork I have in here?
What is it? Gangs 101. Hold on.
I'm saying, you know.
Oh, hold on. We gotta share this somehow. Can we bring this up? I can't believe I didn't notice this ahead of time. Gangs 101. This is let's see. All right, we have ABG, anybody gets it. EBK, everybody killer. Every off shot.
I'm saying that's my boys. East Coast, West Coast, you know, my own boys.
So if you have these tattoos, you're in a gang. Oh my God! There's freaking swastikas and everything. This is
the Bloods and the Crips, and you got the Spanish gangs, and you got the freaking Nazis.
I'm reporting you too. Although you have been reported already, you supposedly had a gang one time.
I mean,
I know. It is pretty neat.
Oh, my
As I say, no cap.
No cap.
No cap. Like I'm not wearing a hat. I know.
That's true.
No cap. And my mom has all that stuff in her attic. 90s stuff. Wait, 90s though? I would
90s?
think it'd be a little
Maybe
older.
like
Not
60s?
put it, yeah. Oh god, bell bottoms and all. I even see people that even mullets are coming back.
Oh yeah, party in the wait. No, is it business in the front, party in the back?
Front, party in the back.
I think little Mike. No, little Anthony's got one.
Has
I
them
believe.
all really?
Yeah, but he rocks
They're-
it though because he's got the
they're-
boots and everything.
They're coming back.
What
I'm telling
about
you.
is
Aunt Lori
on?
No, I'm not sure. I don't
I just wanted to use that.
Aunt Lori, Aunt Lori. Yeah, all of them on there. Aunt Lori. So real quick, speaking of music, I seen this thing this morning. All right, you know this band, One Direction.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That one of them fell from a balcony.
Yeah.
I guess they were under the influence. But let me ask you this. I don't know. I know this is a conspiracy, but what if it had something to do with the whole Diddy thing?
Well, he probably didn't. He get an award and he didn't thank Beyonce.
So what? Like
Got him killed. I don't know.
I'm not laughing at the fact the guy got. I don't mean that.
Because that's.
But
well, apparently he was acting a fool like throughout the hotel. By the second that he got there, he was acting a fool in the lobby, and I guess he was acting a fool up in the room or something. And then, like earlier in the day, and then I don't know. He was sober for a while, but
right
for alcoholism. But so maybe he relapsed, and his brain just couldn't take it, and maybe it was like an accident, like he was rowdy and just tripped off the balcony. It could have been,
It's nuts because and it's weird the first thing you think with that, but with all this freaking Diddy crap that's going on, because there was something that I seen that had popped up online, and I'll see if I could find it real quick. I don't even know what the guy's name is, but I forget his name.
That's why Jenna needs to be here for the celebrity kind of stuff.
As soon as I see it,
I have to call Steven because he knew.
So Liam Payne is his name. And then see if I do Diddy. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, actually, I'm not the only one, because here's something from Daily Mail that says Diddy assassinated Liam Payne, even though the guy's in prison with R. Kelly.
Yeah,
hey, what do you think? He said, hey man, we can start killing these people. Like afterwards, I'll pee on them. But
and then I can hog tie. Wait a minute. They said I'm gonna hog tie. They said I hog tied her. I don't know how to hog tie people.
I don't even.
Why would I hog tie her?
I don't even like pork. Pork is not good.
I don't even got a rope.
I
got a belt.
I like how we make R. Kelly kind of sound like Michael Jackson with a deeper voice.
I'm gonna be on you.
It says Diddy assassinated Liam Payne. Outlandish theories flying online as sleuths weigh in on death.
Wow.
Says outlandish conspiracy theories suggest a link between Liam Payne's death and his fearful encounter. That's what I read. He had a fearful encounter with hip-hop Mongol Sean Diddy Combs. I can't even say Sean right.
He's like you said, he's locked up, so he can.
And it emerged hours after he fatally fell. Footage from a 2017 appearance on BBC's The Graham Norton Show features the One Direction star recalling how the rapper had the, quote, the most evil laugh and lingering uncomfortably when shaking his hand.
Creepy.
I can't stand him. He talks too much. To the amusement of fellow show guests David Williams and Salma Hayek Payne, who met Jay-Z at the same celebrity party, said, I went over and thought, who's that easy target in this scenario? Who's the one you go to say hello? And I'm thinking, I saw him, Diddy, in Getting to the Greek. I'm going to go over and say hello to him. As I went up to him and shook his hand, Payne recalls Diddy had an evil laugh and gave him the longest handshake ever. I'm just sat there looking into P. Diddy's eyes and thinking, when was it going to end, he said. So I guess because of that encounter, he thinks, I don't know. Again, I'm not saying that that's what it is. It's one of the first thing you think, but like, could you imagine if you saw like all these freaking celebrities and people that were involved?
Yeah, I can imagine it. It happens all the time, I feel like.
Yeah, but like knowing he's sitting there and all this stuff is coming about. And now
he's stalking people from prison. He's having people stalk him.
Or remember last episode, his clone.
Oh yeah.
His clone is in jail.
He was in that hotel room with the guy.
See? I can see you right now in the kitchen, bitch.
And then he walked over and threw him off the balcony.
Yes, so
I don't know. We'll have to find out what happens when we hear more shit about it.
I can't wait to get Jenna's take on that.
Oh my god, where do I even start?
Like freaking Diddy. It's yeah.
Right.
All right, so let's see. Let's move on. I have a couple stories tonight. Let's get it. That's all sound effects with the mouth.
That's what she said.
Hey, all right, so my first story here. It's unusual paranormal abuse. I quote that. A case in Spain involved a psychic medium. All right, this gets crazy.
All right.
All right, so the victim's ex-boyfriend had reportedly faked paranormal activity and had even hired a medium to scare her.
Okay.
In an unusual case out of Valencia, Spain this week, police had been investigating claims that a woman's former partner had resorted to what has been described as paranormal abuse. According to the reports, 41-year-old woman had been suffering at the hands of her ex-partner, who went as far as to hire a psychic medium solely to frighten her. In one incident, she witnessed a painting in her house levitating in the air above a table before falling back down, while in another, she heard distinct footsteps behind the wall, and her ex-partner had claimed that he had experienced some sort of vision of her recently deceased father. She was told that her father's ghost had warned that if she left her partner, she would die. The alleged phenomena has also included objects being moved and a glass bust bursted into pieces. The woman even returned home one day to find her house had been ransacked. The case is quite unusual, as it is not at all common to hear of someone using faked paranormal activity in order to harass or intimidate someone, especially not in this context. Wait, the case is quite unusual. It's not at all common. Okay, I just want to make sure. I thought they were trying to say that it is common. I never heard anything like that before.
I would like to learn how to do it.
Yeah. Fortunately for the woman, however, her ordeal came to an end when her ex-partner was arrested by the police for domestic violence, and a restraining order was taken out forbidding him from going near her. So then the activity suddenly stopped. So summing this up, the guy made up this claim that she was severely haunted because he didn't want her to leave her, and said that he had a vision of her dead father who said that if you leave me, you will die. But like,
how do you even get away with talk about gullible?
I'm telling you, how far do you have to go in order to keep believing that?
You must be. There's something wrong with it, technically. Or obviously.
It's Spain. But yeah.
Okay.
So
it was there. It was Spain.
It was in Spain.
Oh, my love.
But listen, it's crazy because when you look at activity and stuff and the way they view paranormal over in those countries versus here.
Oh, they take it keep it at a religious level.
Oh my God, yeah. So here you have to think our history here in the U.S. is only like 350 to 400 years old. Over there, it's thousands.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we go back thousands, but prior to that, it was all, Native Americans that lived here.
Yeah.
They were the ones who lived in this area, and they were very spiritual themselves.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
I do like the way the Native Americans did things. Like they used the earth as medicine. Like they didn't, put it, shit nowadays comes from freaking lab. And
well, they didn't have factories and everything. Like even as far as their clothes.
Yeah, and don't like Native Americans. A lot of them live to be like damn near 100 years old.
And then you have shows like Naked and Afraid, where they don't last but 5 days because they're naked and afraid, and it's a TV show. If I was a Native American back in the day, I'd be like, what? That's a piece of cake. What's their problem?
Would you do that? Do that for how much do they give you?
I don't honestly.
I think it's only like $1 million.
Hold on. They have the show, but which they do have to pay if you're on TV and you have a speaking role. Yeah. Unless there's some sort of reality thing in it saying like, okay, you don't get paid. They got to give you something. Now, again, that's not 100%. They do have Naked and Afraid competitions, like where they just got done one where you start out with, I think, like 14, and it's called Last Man Standing. The winner gets like $1 million.
Yeah, but like that's not really a lot of money nowadays. Like $1 million, that don't sound really worth it to be naked and afraid like that.
Right, but I will say I've done research like on the show to see how they do it. And
ran around outside naked.
I ran around outside naked and hugged trees.
Yeah.
One thing that I will say is it really does say, out of people who have taken part of it, former producers and people that the camera people that follow them around, they are not allowed to speak to them. So it is legit what you watch.
Like speak or like help them or anything?
Nothing.
They can't do anything.
They can't do shit. They literally are there to film. The only time they can intervene is if it looks like there is like a severe
about to die or something.
Yeah, but their thing is when they're all given a radio. And the only time they call is if they're like, oh, I'm having a medical problem or I want to tap out. They call it or quit.
Okay.
But like the camera people follow them around during the day and then they go, and the camera footage is all the cameras they give them. But like they're not allowed to give them shit. So
no water, nothing.
Like they could be half done. And if they look like they're dying and thirst, then they call a medic.
They're sitting there dying of hunger, and the cameraman just sitting there
like
cheesesteak.
Yeah, he's got a
like,
freaking a beef jerky. He's like, hungry? That sucks. I'm good.
The new guy's like asking, are they okay? You're not supposed to talk to them.
You can't talk to them. I'm full.
We start lighting some
bonfires.
You know what sucks? Is if the guy's like, oh, I'm full. I don't want any more of this. He feeds it to a monkey. Meanwhile, the people that are there are starving. Like, you freaking bastard.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You signed up for it. I'm getting paid to run this camera out in this Amazon.
Yeah, very handsomely, of course.
All right, this next one. Tell me how you feel about this. Elon Musk unveils a self-driving robotic taxi with no steering wheel. Says the new vehicle is part of Tesla's effort to shift its focus toward robots and AI-based products. Again, with the robots.
Freaking AI shit.
Revealed at an event at the Warner Brothers film lot in Burbank, California this week, the taxi named Cybercab is entirely autonomous and doesn't have any manual steering controls at all.
Autonomous.
Autonomous, yeah.
I don't really know what that is.
It's designed to certainly futuristic. Its design is certainly futuristic, resembling a modern-day version of the DeLorean with a stainless steel exterior and gull wing doors, as well as the ability to recharge wirelessly. You build a Cybertruck or DeLorean? Wait,
you built a DeLorean?
Cybertruck out of a DeLorean? Well, I figure if you're going to build a Cybertruck, you got to ride it
with
style. Yeah, all right.
Does this run on regular unleaded? No,
some little more kick. Plutonium. That's good. Designed to carry 2 passengers, the vehicle will enter production in the next 3 years and will form part of Elon Musk's ongoing efforts to turn around the company's fortunes by focusing more on AI and robotics than standard electric cars. Musk himself maintains that autonomous vehicles have the potential to be up to 20 times safer than human-driven cars, as well as being far more cost-effective in terms of cost per mile. This is a very big deal, he said. It will save lives, a lot of lives, and prevent injury. In order for something like this to prevent injuries, however, its autonomous systems are going to need to be perfect. Otherwise, placing your life in the hands of a robot driver will be anything but safe. It will need special regulatory approval in order to drive on public roads, a hurdle that will likely be...
A couple of you don't know what the word approved means.
A hurdle that will unlikely be called challenging to overcome. Tesla is hoping to bring this autonomous robot, Optimus, to and then they're naming it Optimus.
Optimus. Oh, my God.
See?
It's going to be the end of the freaking world.
Where does it end with you people?
To market in the next few years, which will reportedly cost somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000. At the event,
that's cheap.
At the event, the firm also unveiled another autonomous vehicle called RoboVan, a 20-passenger train-like vehicle designed to transport groups of people from one place to another. And there's this video where you can check it out. But
I can't.
Are you going to get in a vehicle when there's no
Hell to the no?
Imagine needing a taxi and you're standing there and you wave your finger or do your phone thing, and suddenly this car pulls up and there's no one in it.
I'll be like, nope, I've seen this movie before. Nope, bye.
Well,
see ya.
This is a 20-passenger bus. What happens if somebody on that 20-passenger bus like goes insane and just starts like stabbing people, which just happened in Philly, by the way, last night.
I feel like it happens all the time.
On a SEPTA bus, someone came onto a bus with a meat cleaver and just started going after somebody. So
how did they get stopped? Did somebody...
The bus driver pulled in front of the police station and put a sign up on it says, call the police. Do you see a robot being aware, knowing?
I'm sorry, but this is why. Go file your application to get concealed carry permit. Get that thing on you, because if somebody comes at you with a cleaver, put one in their freaking eyes. You know what I mean? Put 2 in their chest. Like, come on, F that. You need to protect yourself. Till
you're in some matrix and the person goes, cling. Oh,
well, then that's a different story. If you get to that, you'll cross that bridge when you get there.
Jackie says Bentley is making one too.
Oh.
Bentley?
Yeah, but who can afford that though?
Yeah,
Bentley's already what? $200,000-$300,000 car?
I don't know. I just want to know, how does it know Like, again, it says it needs approval to ride on the road. Although I will say that they do have them cars where if you start to merge, it detects a line and then it comes back over. So
that's a little different though, because all that really does is just sends some of them. It's I forget how they explained it. I watched a video on it. Some of them, they don't all just turn this way, so that way it doesn't accidentally turn too far. It just applies the brakes on one side of the car lightly, so that way it just comes back over lightly. But I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a mechanic.
These self-driving cars, do you know how insane? I mean, I picture it two ways. Number one, sure, it'd be nice after you're exhausted coming home from work. The car drives itself, and you're just like,
yeah, but you know what? You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to sleep in them.
Yeah, but on the same token, do you want to get in a car to push a button and it's just like, good morning, Sketchy. I'm going to take you to work. Enjoy the ride. Would you like Wawa or Dunkin'?
I don't feel like getting out, so
Dunkin', please.
Okay. Can you order for me too?
Hi, this is Sketchy's car. We would.
My human would like a pumpkin spice frozen coffee.
What the hell do you think that people at Dunkin' would think when they hear that? My human.
That Dunkin' down there, one by work, they'd be like, okay.
Are you using Apple Pay? Or card or cash? I say, my car won't allow you to cross the yellow line without blinkers. It will pull the wheel to fix the car. Now, see, that's what I imagine. Imagine you're forgetting to put the blinker on and you're trying to turn the wheel and the damn thing is so.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
and then you're,
or what if there's suddenly a Bigfoot jumps out in front of you?
That's why you need a big old 2500 series Ram.
Yeah,
run that bad boy down.
That Ram hitting Bigfoot. I don't know. But how does
Rams don't back down?
What if the line is what if you're on one of them roads and the line's really faded? Like it's an old back road or something. You see?
It still gets it done.
I'm writing a letter to Jackie's Bentley. She must drive She said she's got 3 cars and 3 Bentleys. Yeah, no.
She's of the higher tax bracket.
She is entitled, is she?
But I heard when she's in the ball, she's always ready to throw down.
Oh my goodness. Is she Harvard or Stanford?
I think Yale. It's okay, darling. Not all of us got the same credits.
Yeah.
Actually, I did. I sucked in school.
Well, that's all right. Good. All right, so we got one more here. Now this is not to piss you off. Are you ready for this one?
Let's do this one.
World's longest ever treasure hunt ends after more than 31 years. That's not the part that pisses you off. Treasure seekers had been attempting to find a golden owl statue. A statute. I don't know what a statute versus a statue
It's like a statue. It's like all the utes. The 2 utes.
What is a ute?
I'm sorry, 2 utes.
That had been hidden all the way back in 1993.
Oh, wow. So
the 90s party.
Oh, yeah.
I wore my 90s Halloween costume here. 31 years ago, French author Regis Hauser buried the prize as a way to help promote his new book, On the Trail of the Golden Owl, which he published at the time under the pseudonym Max Valentine. That's one of them Yale terms.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. I almost pulled the cord. I think I did.
Learned that's in literature 401.
With Dr. Steinberg.
Steinberg.
Yes, he was such a gentleman.
The idea was that puzzles found within the book would lead to the location of a hidden golden owl.
Oh.
At the time, Hauser believed that someone would find the prize pretty quickly, noting that the puzzles weren't actually that difficult, and that if all the searchers put all their knowledge together, the owl would be found in 2 hours. This is all the way back in 1993.
Hell, what happened back there, boy?
Because he took the precise location of the owl to his grave, it wasn't until a legal battle ensued between the Treasure Hunt's co-creator Michael Becker and Hauser's heirs that the answers to the riddles in the book were finally obtained, leading to a resurgence of interest in the mystery. So in other words, they couldn't find it, so they threatened to sue the people that were the family members of this author. Like, these entitled people. Entitled.
That's friggin' America. God. You could sue anybody for anything.
Eventually, after 31 years, 5 months, and 9 days, someone finally found the location of the owl. We can confirm that the golden owl was unearthed last night simultaneously with a solution upload that was sent to the online verification system, Becker wrote. This is therefore no need for you to go digging at the location you assume to be the hiding spot. Okay, here's what would piss me off. You're searching for a golden owl for 31 years.
Yeah.
For the winner, the effort will certainly have been worth it, as the owl, which has diamonds in its head, believed to be worth $165,000.
That's
all that shit.
That's like equivalent to getting paid, what, $11,000 a year?
You can't tell me that they didn't spend more than that trying to find this damn thing. I would have found this thing, said $165,000. I have $5.4 million invested in finding it.
Yeah. I owe two loan sharks.
Yeah.
You understand?
If I don't give them these freaking diamonds and they ain't worth more, they're going to take my feet off.
Yeah, I'm not worried about paying for the cranes and things like that. I'm worried about my freaking thumbs.
Yeah. Let them repo. I don't need them anymore. Whether they actually sell it for the money or keep the owl as a prize, however, remains to be seen. At this point, I'm going to sell the owl, at least get to $165,000. But my God,
I mean,
that damn thing searching for all them years, it can't even buy a house.
You're right. You can rent one for about 2 years.
For about 2 years. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure it's fun if you have all this time on your hands. That's like there's these two guys. You ever watch The Curse of Oak Island?
Yes, I loved that show.
Listen, these guys, it's amazing because you're going back freaking 1,000 years. You're going back to like the Knights Templar days, and they freaking booby trapped. There's got to be treasure in it. They're booby trapped. It's down there, and I swear it's like every time I watch an episode or the new season comes out, I'm like, they're gonna find it because they get so damn close.
Yeah, but didn't
they
ended up finding something?
They found a big payoff of like one thing, but like it wasn't the big shebang kind of.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But listen, these two guys. Listen, if they find the shit,
I want to know how the hell they have the money. Like, how do they get the money?
I think the one brother is the one that invests in it. But then you got to think, then you get all these other investors because they all think that once you find this treasure, it's going to be worth billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So they're going to invest their money.
But didn't it like turn out to only be like a few million or something like that?
No, I think because there's a lot of not only the treasure, but there's a lot of things that are written in history that have never been found that they think and feel are possibly on this island. Like, for example, the Holy Grail. Do you know what the Holy Grail is?
I heard of it. I don't know anything about it.
So the Holy Grail is supposedly what holds the cup that Jesus took the sip out of at the Last Supper. There's a portion part of it to where it was, there's a theory that it was underneath when he died on the cross. It was buried underneath on the hill and his blood got on it. Like, there's all this different theories of it, but the Holy Grail has been something that's been seeked out for so many years. People don't know if it's been found and was just destroyed over time.
Yeah, because
somebody
could have all them years ago.
Right. But, however, during the time that they had those big treasures, the Knights Templar, were these knights, they were assigned to protect the world at that time's all their treasure. Yeah. And they have hiding places. They had underground tunnels. And one of the theories with Oak Island is they went to Oak Island because that's where a lot of people buried their treasure. Because at that time,
and a lot of people got killed trying to find it.
Yeah, because they said that 7 people have to die. 6 have died trying to find it already.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the reason part of the Knights Templar, so when they buried, they said in their writings that they buried this treasure on Oak Island, that after that is when they were taken captive by the king someone. I forget what the king's name at the time was. He took them and burned them alive. In fact, that's where we get Friday the 13th from, as being a bad luck day.
Oh,
There's
really?
a fun fact. So the Knights Templar, the main guy from the Knights Templar, they were getting ready to burn him at stake, and he like cursed the king and the people doing it and said, and it was on the 13th of a Friday, and said, this day from here on out will always be a day of misfortune. After that, the king died on the 13th, Friday the 13th. All these people did, and they say it was because it was cursed.
That's
by
crazy.
this guy.
I didn't know that.
So, yeah, so going on with that, it's so freaking fascinating. So, yeah, I get it. If you got all this time and money on your hands, you want to find a treasure written in a book, but I'd be mad if there was nothing there.
Yeah.
It's like a note that says, got you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Wendy's coupons.
Yeah, right. From 1993.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I got
That's
for
what you
today.
got?
That's what I got for mine. So
Alright.
what do you what's going on with
Check this.
Sketchy?
Check this out first.
Go.
I had to call Steven because he knew.
Little David, that's so cool.
We're gonna go on Sketchy.
Yeah, goodbye.
Hello, my name is Jennabee.
Please come out and talk to us. We would love to talk to you.
Melly is convinced it was a girl. I'm not.
Virginia Slims don't do enough. You suck down 2 or 3 of those before you even get a hit. I was at the Battle of Shroot Farm. The air fryer.
Oh, that was a good try, though.
Are you angry? Oh, here you go. Yeah, right here.
And then I would pop up like, yeah.
Oh my
gosh. Confederate.
Hey guys, what's up?
Use this to talk to us. I know there's a lot of people here, but
You ever listen to Chicago backwards?
Aunt Lori, you are so white.
and tulips, they're annual, right?
Yeah,
They
look at all the tulips.
Bonfire.
Bonfires.
bonfires.
Know who the hell you think you are, Mr. Sketchy Doofus?
I haven't plucked my chin hairs. Jennabee here, Jennabee.
Demi Moore.
I don't know.
Snap.
Of course, it was in a church.
Still says we're live. We just lost it for a second. All right, we're still live.
Dude, I throw a collage together.
That was like a collage of our first couple of episodes and some of our greatest
Yep.
hits.
More to come.
Oh, that is great. I love that. It's
so-
like it sounds like a lot of our episodes. We just
It
go
was.
all
I just
over.
I just clipped a bunch and put them all together. But no, I started working on music again,
Mhm.
and I actually
Mhm.
we should play a preview, a 1-minute preview. I think it's 1 minute. It's just the first verse, so everybody can see. Here's a preview of my new song called "Uber Tonight."
Let's
enjoy
do it
for a minute.
Here we go.
When you walk in, you greet it like we're all friends. Slide a whiskey down when you can. It's Friday night. I hit the jukebox, so George Strait set it all. This crowd's got me feeling on. Now I'm just right. This is when I got to let loose, but no, I ain't no tempo. I ain't get beyond that rim wheel. When I'm elbow bent, I know the deal. I'm gonna get over tonight, 'cause I really don't wanna die. It's only about a good time, so fuck it, I ain't even gonna try.
So yeah,
Nice.
that's a preview. Still
What-
working on it.
What
but-
what influenced you with that? What's
all the singing songs that I'm doing nowadays, they all have like a message to it. Like I got one that's called Stuck in My Zone,
yeah?
which basically it's about doing drug. Oh, what happened?
Oh wait,
Uh,
it started again. I didn't want to stop.
like I have one song called Stuck in My Zone. It's about taking drugs at a party, and
Yeah.
then you're starting to overdose as you're leaving. And it's like the whole song is about being in the back seat. People are trying to keep you alive while you're driving to the hospital. You're stuck in your zone, basically.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
I got another one. It's about being really drunk and driving. And this song that you just heard the preview of is called Uber Tonight. Basically, the song is about going to do what you love doing on the weekends, going to, if it's a favorite bar, you
Right.
see all the people, when you walk in, you're greeted like you're all friends. But at the end of the night, you can't drive home. You got to Uber tonight because you're drunk. Don't
Wow.
drink and drive. I don't know. Everything's got a message. People need to stop being all fucked up and going behind the wheel. It's stupid.
Listen, there were, going with that, it just like popped in my head out of nowhere. There were two things I can remember younger. I mean, it was a while ago that were kind of like really powerful about this. So I remember this one, I want to say that it was at a church. It wasn't Sharptown Church where I used to go to youth group. I was at church and it was like this performance. Like, I guess it was like a play or something.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones where it was just music and then you had people acting out things. Like they weren't talking, but you could get what they were doing.
Okay.
So the concept of this one was you had this girl and she was portraying as being like this popular girl, I guess, in school. And there was this guy who was like, in a sense, nerdy,
Yeah.
who kept portraying that like he had interest in her, he liked her a lot, and she just ignored him and all this and that. And then moving forward, they went to this party. And again, the guy just so happens to be there and he's trying to like talk to her and just socialize with her. And she's kind of like saying, I forget you. And she's around this crowd. Suddenly it shows this crowd, in a sense, taking her into another room, and she's all for it, not forcefully.
Yeah.
But then suddenly it shows them all passing like something around. Well, the guy who likes her is kind of like peeking around and just keeping an eye on her and like creeping through to see what's going on. And he sees what's happening. Well, suddenly he notices the girl's getting uncomfortable. So she tries to leave, and they're like trying to block her, like forcefully giving her something. And they're getting ready to take what looks like a needle to put it in her arm. And the guy who had liked her hurried up, came in, stuck his arm out, and it got him.
Oh.
And all the people ran out, and he fell to the ground, and it shows her hovering over him, and then he dies.
He died. He couldn't even get laid for that. Damn.
But dude, seriously,
Batman's got to take off his cape.
I remember that.
Oh.
And I can't tell you how old I was, what church it was. I just vividly remember that concept. And it was kind of like, again, like it happened, and it showed she like cradled him, and he passed away, and he like saved her life when she didn't want anything to do with him.
Well,
and
back to what Colin was saying earlier about God.
God
sent that guy to protect that girl.
And then the second one I do remember. This was in Elsonboro school. There was a part of the DARE program.
I remember.
And Steve Leiber.
Well, I remember him, but I thought you were talking about the actor things that were coming.
Well, they used to come. There was one where Steve and his mom. Steve was playing, like we were pretending to play out to having like a party where we were drinking.
Yeah.
And it got to the point that Steve got really, really intoxicated, drunk. And like they had the ambulance come and act out that took him out and this and that. And to the point that at the hospital, the doctors had to tell her that he didn't make it.
Oh,
and like his mom really it not only got into the part, but like really sincerely got upset because even though it's fake, if you think about it, I remember that too. Like it's funny, these little things about that. It just goes to show you how far back.
I remember the Elsonboro school commercial that you were in.
No, I was in an entire news show.
Maybe that's what it was, not a commercial. Yeah,
because I think
Elsonboro.
Yeah, welcome to Elsonboro School. Where is it at? And then the one kid in my class, George. I don't say his last name, but I remember we used to get on him because he would go. In that, they interviewed him, and he's like, "I think I want to be a doctor."
Yeah, that's right. Because I really like helping people.
Because I really like to help people. Yeah, so.
I'm surprised. I'm just shocked they didn't ask me.
Dude, you were like -5.
I was in second grade. Okay,
hitting people, pop up like hitting people with a football helmet.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on with that. Great. Can't wait for you to release that. When's that supposed to be released?
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks.
All right.
It's all exclusive releases nowadays. Like
people have to pay $1.99.
No, I'm only gonna send it to people that either want it or just send it to randomly.
Put it out there. Why not?
I don't know. Too many haters in this world.
Forget them. We'll put them on a motorbike and crash them into the tree.
Yeah.
That was violent.
And then when it lights fire, you just...
Oh, God.
You just watch.
Yeah. All right.
You open the gas cap to let the ventilator go better. And then... Boom!
Is that you or the voices in your head?
What?
Yep, exactly. All right.
All right.
What do you got?
Sketchy's turn.
All right.
Mr. Sketchy Doofus.
Oh, Ryan.
We got some. I'm going to start with the fun facts.
Listen,
the fun
last
facts.
week, the stuff that you had, it still blows my mind. Never do any of that. And you got to remember, I'm the smartest person always.
Yeah, well, I do research. I might not be smart. I can handle things. I'm smart. Okay. Anyway, here we go. Some fun facts that you might not have known.
All right, go for it.
Crocodile can gallop like a horse.
What?
Yes. Crocodiles possess the full range of quadrupedal, quadrupedal footfall patterns used by mammals, enabling them to engage in a gallop much like a horse. And on occasion, they do. While their gait may lack the grace of a horse's, crocodiles can achieve speeds up to 11 miles per hour.
So, if you see a crocodile and that bitch really wants you,
I can run faster than 11 miles an hour, but I'm out.
Dude, there's no way. You don't realize how fast 11 mile an hour is if you're running.
But that's the thing, though. You don't run in a straight line. Crocodiles, they have to basically like pivot their body.
They're not a
turn.
bullet.
Huh?
They're not a bullet.
No, I mean like you don't like a bear.
Oh.
You never run
No.
straight from a bear. You zigzag.
A bear is you have to play dead.
Now there's a certain one, and I heard Nick McElwain say it before. It's like
Yeah.
if it's a brown bear, make yourself bigger. If it's a black bear, lay down or whatever, like stay still or whatever. And then if it was like a polar bear or something, you're dead anyway.
Question.
What's
dangerous? What's more dangerous? A black bear or a black bear?
No.
Oh my God, why am I
No.
forgetting?
What bear?
What
is
bear
best?
is best?
Well, that's an odd question.
False. Black bear.
That's debatable.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
What are you doing?
Identity theft is a serious crime. Michael. Anyway, go.
All right, next one. Nintendo is 130 years old.
Nintendo?
Yes.
Wait, so when I started playing when Mario Brothers came out and all that, it was still.
You, my friend, are very old. You've just been taking your turmeric. The roots of the company initiated by Fusahiro Yamachi over 130 years ago.
Good dude.
Diverge significantly from the contemporary image of Nintendo. In its nascent phase, the enterprise specialized in the sale of playing cards, undergoing substantial transformations over the ensuing decades. It wasn't until the 1970s that Nintendo embarked on a pivotal trajectory, venturing into the realm of video games and setting the stage for the gaming legacy we cherish today.
So Nintendo originally were like the original Pokemon cards.
Literally, yeah.
So they came out with playing cards.
So yeah, if you think about it, Nintendo is the oldest, gaming.
Get out. I didn't know they did playing cards. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
But anyway. So crickets.
Okay.
Sorry. When cricket chirps can tell you the temperature.
No, really?
I guess that's what it means.
What about them ones where you hear in the winter time, or not the winter, the summertime, there's things that'll
cicadas? Yeah, that's cicadas.
Like, why do they do that? What makes them suddenly go?
I think that's just the female saying, "Hey, I'm available."
But the female has that deep of a voice. All right. Yeah.
Well, it's different in the insect world.
Oh,
the females sound like this.
Oh, and the guys are like,
"Hi, I'm on my way. Buzz. Make me dinner." Okay.
No, but by counting the number of cricket chirps in a 15-second interval and subsequently adding 37. There's a way you could do math. Google it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, there's a way you can determine the temperature by listening to the cricket chirp.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, how many people are going to try that? Now they're like, I can't wait till summer.
Oh yeah, because there are no crickets right now.
Yeah.
So,
if there is, you have a bad problem in your house.
So the next one, Doug, this is right up your alley.
All right, go for it.
Here we go. Tulips.
They're annual, right?
They're annual, right?
Yeah.
That's right. They were once more valuable than gold.
Tulips?
Yes, tulips.
See? That's why I was searching for them that day.
Yes.
Look at all the tulips.
But yes, tulips held a value surpassing that of gold in the 1620s. So tulips were worth more than gold in the 1620s.
Well, you got to think way back in the days, they used to like use stuff like sugar and tea.
Oh yeah.
And all that. So it makes sense that tulips are not only annual but very expensive.
Yeah, but the annual part's the most.
So for all the women out there, when a man buys you tulips,
yes,
it's because they're worth their weight in gold.
Yes, you are more important than gold. No. Remember that.
Yes.
And remember that.
See? No, they won't believe it.
New Jersey. Here's some fun facts about New Jersey.
Okay.
New Jersey is referred to as the diner capital of the world.
More diners?
We have the most diners in the world. There's
Really?
nothing better than New Jersey diner, I tell you, boy. Unless you're up north. Unless you're up north, bro.
They ain't diners up
They're
there.
not diners up here.
The pizzerias.
That's right, bro. We're going to go get a slice, then we're going to go to the gym, bro.
Yo.
All right, bro.
Wait, what's the other thing? Laundry.
GTL, gym, tan, laundry. That's what we do. Gabs ahead. I miss Jersey Shore so much.
That is a shame.
You're
the kind of guy that when someone from out of New Jersey goes, New Jersey fist pump, you go with it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's sick. Anyway.
New
all right.
Jersey's state dance is square dancing.
Wait, states have dances?
I guess so. Like if an official dance for the state.
It's a
It
square
is
dance.
square dancing.
So I'd like to see them do that up in like Newark.
We can say that the Sarge, our father,
Yeah.
knows how to square dance.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, I remember when I was younger, we used to go every Wednesday with Kahunaville.
Oh, freaking good.
Over in Delaware, they used to have country line dance nights, and we used to go there every freaking Wednesday.
Doing country line dance?
Yeah, country line. I want to know.
It sounds feminine.
What state does like break dancing or like head banging?
Oh, headbanging?
Headbanging's like.
Well, okay. I'm going to put it this way. So there used to be a really good local scene, especially freaking Northeast Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But even, all around the country, the local metal scene was this shit. Like shows were going, you could go see a fucking dope metal show for like $15-$30, you know what I mean? Instead of the nowadays you pay freaking $400 or $500 per ticket.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole metal scene, that was everywhere and it was so much fun and I miss it. I miss circa 2010s of the metal scene.
But then you get in that crazy circle and run into each other and punch each other.
No, but that's the thing. You don't.
You're not pit.
Moshing, you don't run into each other. Oh, yes, you run into each other, but you're not punching each other.
People come out of there bloody.
Because, okay, so you're in there dancing. I used to do the dances. I love the dances. The dances just involve kicking and throwing your elbows and throwing your hands. Sometimes you get too close and you catch one. But pit etiquette, you hit somebody in the face or something, you turn around, make sure they're good. Somebody falls down on the floor, they shouldn't be on the ground no more than 1.2 seconds. You guys need to pull them the hell back up. And if somebody falls back down, you carry them out so that way they don't get trampled.
I didn't realize
it's pit etiquette. You're not in there punching. And there are people sometimes that come in there and think that's what a mosh pit is, and they just start going around punching people.
And they get their shit
the shit beat out of them.
Ah, got you.
Yeah, we don't play that. But anyway.
Remember that the next time you're at a mosh pit at a One Direction concert.
And if I'm there.
Too soon.
Too
soon.
Everyone's going to fall.
Yeah.
No, that's messed up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Lord.
my God.
Lord, please forgive me.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, next thing. New Jersey has the tallest water tower in the world.
What?
The water tower?
What?
It's in Union, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yes. It's up north.
Did you know we also have the tallest roller coaster?
At Six Flags?
I don't know if it's in the world, but I think it's in the country.
Okay.
King Dakar. King Dakar is the tallest roller coaster in the country. In fact, it's so tall, I've seen videos where people on the Empire State Building and can see it in a distance because Six Flags is in Jackson, which is like about halfway up. But
I haven't ever been to the Empire State Building.
I've seen it. I've never been up on it. I've never even, what you have seen that I haven't? I've been to New York, been by New York, all this. I have never seen the Statue of Liberty in person.
Oh,
Did
I
you go
want to
there
see it
twice?
so
Never.
I want to see it.
I've never seen
We
it.
went there. We got to go there twice.
So how do I know?
Strip.
How do I know it exists?
Have you guys ever went to the Watchtower at Fort Mont? Have you ever went in it?
No, but there were some nice church people that stopped by the door earlier and asked me if I knew about the Watchtower. So
I went in it first.
Jehovah's Witnesses came earlier and gave me a
Watchtower.
Supposed to be a dad joke.
I get it. I was getting ready. I thought you were still referring to Fort Mont. I'm like,
oh no.
What are they like gathering there now? Or yeah. Anyway. Okay.
All right. I got two more facts. We, New Jersey, have more engineers and scientists per square mile than anywhere else in the world. New Jerseyans are smarty pants.
Did they kind of look at this area?
Oh, we're the most intelligent. They said Salem County, assuming that's where we're at.
Wait, we're the smartest?
We're the smartest.
All right, I can see that.
We got mixes and Y's here.
As long as you know you're the smartest person in the room, it's all that matters.
Always, especially when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
All right, last fact. Here we go.
Factoid.
And I didn't know this one either. This is crazy.
Okay.
New Jersey has a volcano.
What? Where?
Yes. It is no longer active, of course.
How do they know?
But it is in Beamerville.
Where's Beamerville?
I have no idea. It's got to be a little tiny ass town. Well,
yeah. That's
anyway.
Well, that reminds like that movie with not Robert De Niro. Who played Two-Face in the older Batman?
Two-Face?
from Batman. In the oh my god, not Jack Nicholson. What is his
Michael
name?
Keaton?
Not Michael Keaton. He's an older guy. He also plays. Hold on, I'll tell you 1 second because I'm gonna like yell when I can't freaking.
Don't yell.
So hold on, because I know the one movie he's in. Wait. Tommy Lee Jones. How did I freaking? I told you I'd be.
Heard of that.
Anyway, Tommy Lee Jones. What was I getting at? Now I spent all that time trying to figure him out.
What were we just
Oh,
talking
the
about? We were talking
movie
about
he
the-
was in,
yeah.
Volcano.
Oh,
And
I
that
love
was
that movie.
in New York where it's creeping down the road.
Yes.
That especially
Remember when the guy in the subway?
oh yeah,
that was
see,
brutal.
That's
Or-
freaking terrible.
Dante's Peak.
Yeah,
Another good one.
Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
Brosnan.
You know, it's not a volcano, but did you know there's a place that's probably about an hour and a half away from here in Pennsylvania that you go there, and when you drive on the road, there's smoke that comes up from the road.
What a place in PA. I've
Yeah,
been there.
it's actually they did a movie on, but it's the coal is still burning
Yeah.
after like 40 years.
Shit, what the hell is this? Not Centerton. Centronia?
Have I been to
Centronia?
any of these places?
No,
I don't know. I've
it's
been there. We took a road trip there a bunch of
Silent.
times.
Is it Silent Hill or not Sleepy Hollow? It's
Mm.
not. Anyway, yeah, it's still burning under the ground.
Yeah.
I wanted to
There
go
used to be
there. but
graffiti and all that on the roads. We're used to
Yeah,
sign
it's
it
like-
and everything, and then they paved over it or something like that.
I
They
don't
did
know.
Something to
But
it.
like it's still burning. Guy plays in MIB too. I know. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones, of course.
Oh, hey, Slick.
Huh?
Slick. I
Slick.
don't know. He was in like all the things as an old man redneck.
Who?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee was he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, from Men in Black.
No Country for Old Men.
I have not seen that.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I have not seen that. I've heard it's weird though.
It is very strange movie, but,
But
it's really good.
the guy is in it plays the Hernandez brothers' dad in that Netflix thing, the Hernandez brothers.
Yeah.
The-
The crazy guy.
So on Netflix they have it's called Monsters, the Hernandez brothers.
No, I mean the crazy guy on No Country for Old
yes,
Men.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He plays the dad on that.
He's also what's that guy's name? Isn't he Negan?
No, he's not Negan.
Are you sure?
No, I'm positive.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it looks like it, but
Yeah,
no,
I was gonna
Negan
say, he
is
looks
not.
just like him.
Yeah, Negan's not
No.
same guy. Yeah.
All right, well, I got some dad jokes now.
Ooh.
No.
All right, these are the. Oh man, it's getting
All right.
It's getting deep.
So
Are these like scary dad jokes?
no,
Oh, okay.
it was supposed to be a beat, but it's
I
anyway.
feel like I'm about to be murdered.
Daddy jokes. Here we go,
All right, here we go.
everybody. My son asked me to stop singing Oasis songs in public, but I said maybe.
Ah, all right.
Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Thank you.
They were still clapping over it. They
they
like
were.
Oasis.
Yeah. So, what days are the strongest?
Wait. These are strongest.
What days are the
wait.
strongest?
Wait, Wednesday? Wait,
Mm-hmm.
no. Weekdays. No, wait.
So, well, Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays.
I was trying
Still
it.
almost
Okay,
got it.
I almost.
Oh shit! I lost it. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run.
No offense, anybody in a wheelchair.
No. not at all. It's comedy. Yeah. But I was just looking at my ceiling. I'm not sure if it's the best ceiling in the world, but it's definitely up there.
Ah, all right. I know.
Yeah, you know what the leading cause of dry skin is?
Wait,
Towels.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
You use towels to dry your skin.
Yeah. Shout out to my grandma. That's the only way she can hear.
I can't say that. It's the only downfall I have
Aw.
is my freaking hearing.
My hearing's starting to go. It's getting there.
All right.
But
Wait
what do
till
you
you're my age.
What do you call a hen looking at a lettuce?
A hen looking at
Henless.
Chicken Caesar salad.
Ah! Oh, chicken Caesar. I got it. All right.
But hey, don't ever kiss your wife with a runny nose. You might think it's funny, but it's not.
Ah, right.
My uncle, Uncle Ozzy,
Oh.
works for a company that makes bicycle wheels. He's the spokesman.
I love the voice with
Yeah,
it.
great job,
So
Uncle
funny how
Ozzy.
you're not making
you
these
could-
up and you're Googling.
Well-
You could do the whole entire like thing of that big.
I would
old-
love to, but I'm going to keep it for prank calls only, and only when I'm talking about Uncle Ozzy.
I dare you to do a
because
prank call.
that's what did I say my name was? I forget.
I forget what I said.
We do have to come up with like a name for that voice.
I don't know.
Beatrice.
Beatrice, is that what it is? I don't know.
I
can't
don't know,
remember.
yeah.
Her husband's Donnie. But anyway, you heard the rumor going around about butter? Never mind. I shouldn't spread it.
Hey! All right.
All right. Last one.
Here we go. All right.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Punching Chris Rock. Oh,
You look for the Fresh Prince. That was dad jokes by Sketchy, everyone. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's good. All right. Good deal. All right. Well, all I know. Hold on. Is there? Oh. Okay. We do. By the way, we have to. We do have to work on some pranks because a certain someone is dying for me to get the other person.
Yeah.
Last one we did it. They were on a cruise. So he's not listening right now. So just by some chance he is though. Oh, it was you or me or yeah. Anyway. So going again with Collin Bunch, we want to thank him for coming on again with us on the show. I don't mean again, I mean thanking him again. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a Thursday.
It is a Thursday.
My weekend's not till Monday. Oh my God.
She's on here. April, darling. It's been so long.
She just said he's not. Oh my God. It's like
he's not what?
When I said he's not listening right now, and she said he's not, she actually she's like psychoic. She knew that we were talking about.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I need to go play golf with him one more time. You know what? If he could just listen, I'm gonna say he'll remember this. You can't touch this.
That's freaking great. Yeah. Yeah, next week when we do our episode, April, I will be in touch with you. We'll plan this out right because we gotta get it because she'll be like, no, yes. Saw him today actually.
Did you?
Yeah. Seeing him, he came in and he said hello and yeah, I like busting on the guy because he's always called me little brother. It's my big brother, so I'm allowed to. You have a bigger brother.
I could take him.
You could not. You would never touch Jerry. I'm
telling
telling
you.
now. I think I probably could. I will whoop your ass. Donnie.
I'm upset. I'm upset. Give me my camels.
Give me my palm
Getting my palm
It's palm off.
You look, see, now you look like you had palm off.
Oh God.
Oh, right. So yeah, we're gonna plan for that for next because our next episode we want to have a
my best
like a
I want to have
friend on the cheer team's dad's gonna come on here. She's gonna come to my house.
Yeah, we want to have some first responders on because it is National First Responders Appreciation Month. So if you know a firefighter, police officer, EMT, thank them. Buy them a cup of coffee or just say, hey, you. Thank you. That's what I got.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we were going to try to work on that, but we got Collin on, so we definitely that was cool. We're going to post his next shows that are coming up on our page and post his music, and we'll do all that. But yeah definitely.
I'll get those dates from him in the morning, and I'll post them right on up there.
All right, excellent. Yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode. Like I said, we're going to try to get these first responders on, and again, promoting it. We're going to be doing a couple shows before them. November 22nd at the Engine House for karaoke.
Yeah.
And they just actually released the announcement for December 20th. I will hold on, let me pull it up. Where's it at? The Engine House. Yep, here it goes. So they just posted. So a couple months ago, like I said, we had the first ever Engine House Got Talent karaoke competition. Brandy McNiss was the winner of that.
Yep.
So in December, we're having it again. The Engine House Got Talent karaoke competition. 10 contestants. It's now out. So go to the Engine House Facebook page. And look at the flyer. What you're going to do is these 10 contestants, the first ones to reach out will be the competitors. You're going to pick 3 songs. It's going to start out with all 10. Then our judges will bring it down to the top 5. Judges will bring it down to top 3. And then those 3 will sing for the grand prize. Again, 3 rounds. First round, all 10, 2 and 5, 3. You want to sign up by emailing akpainter, PAINTER 4 at iCloud.com. With your name, telephone number, and the 3 songs. That takes place December 20th. So there's time.
Be a fun night.
But the last time that we did it, it filled up quick. So again, we'll post it on our Facebook page. We'll share it again, but you want to get on that. And again, the last year's prize was a $50 gift certificate to the Engine House. Second place was $25. Third place was $15.
That's pretty good. And it's great because now all the sound bugs are worked out while we're doing this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we don't get no feedback no more. And we got it perfect.
It's a lot of energy for you to use.
The idea too with it is that you come in, and even though you're singing karaoke, you want to really perform the song. So if it's a rock song, go rock out.
Scream in the mic. It can take it. We're good.
So it's definitely a good time. But yeah, we'll share all that.
But it's older people, isn't it? They would do it, but I'm not allowed to compete.
Well, see, the thing is, I don't like when you go too much. Well, too late, because it is a bar too.
Yeah.
I mean, regular hours is not too bad because people are eating food and stuff.
And besides, it doesn't start till like what, 8 o'clock, and that's bedtime.
I only go when my mom goes.
8 o'clock's bedtime.
And you don't want to eat the food there. That's too expensive for you.
No,
Air fryer. That's what I use. I love the air fryer.
Dad loves that, by the way.
What's air fryer?
Dad loves the air fryer thing.
Air fryer. That's what I use. I love the air fryer. Oh boy. So
fryer.
Hey, real quick before we go, Casey Diaz, we had her on from the 911 Delta show.
Yeah.
She was one of the guests on. We gotta have them on again. That was a great
we were just
show.
talking about that. Remember?
We were, yes. So we definitely have to have them. So hey, I hope you guys are doing great with your show. I know you are. They have some incredible guests. Listen, we had one guest. It wasn't long after I was on there, and they were on our show. Actually had oh my gosh, forgive me. It was I forget, it was a dispatcher or an EMT or something that actually was involved in Columbine.
Oh,
they actually had someone on their show that was involved as a first responder for that. So I mean, I can only imagine that. Having that on your mind.
Well, that's the only thing. I would have been effed up for the rest of my life. Literally, you know what I mean? I had to been medicated.
I'm telling you. I mean, it's not. It's why the job's not for everybody. But hey. But
you are so white.
You are so white. Yeah. All right. So again, thank you to Collin for coming on. And thank you for everybody tuning in, whether it's live or listening to us on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube, whatever it is you're listening. We definitely appreciate it.
And I'm gonna throw this in, because if you're listening to this later on and not listening to it live, I just want to remind you, we love you. You matter.
Wow.
What?
That was.
We just gotta let people know. Anybody that's listening, I just want to let you know, if you're breathing today, you're blessed.
You know, Jenna used to do that in the phone book. She would a phone book is a book that used to have people's phone numbers in it for any young listeners. She used to randomly call people. I'd be like, I just wanted to call to tell you.
Well, that's an I love you whore. So you do it in person, but this is as close as I can do in person. Usually I'll do it in person, but yes, you matter. You're listening. You matter. Keep going. Just keep going, because I believe in you and I know that you're going to succeed.
Yeah.
And
it'll be. All right, everybody. So again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with a brand new show. And are you good? All right, gotcha. So for Sketchy, bye-bye. For Jennabee, who's not here, and Stella in the background, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Sibling Things.